Hello again. It seems that my video quality standards are fluctuating because sometimes I record on my laptop, sometimes I record with my camcorder, and other times I record with my nifty 50 Canon 60 camera and lens. So, sorry about that. But today is a lower quality day. As you can see from the background, I'm not where I usually am, although I usually am here, I guess you could say. But this is where I intern, and it's late at night, and I'm staying here because I'm exporting footage, and that takes a long time, but when you're exporting things, you can't really do anything else but wait. So I'm trying to study for my Japanese test, which is tomorrow. We have a Japanese test every other week on usually 2 chapters. Japanese is very structured. At least this Japanese class at Berkeley is very structured. So structured, in fact, that they have their own textbook. So the authors of this textbook are also my professors, and all of the listening exercises and the speaking things, like we have audio clips that we listen to and answer questions about, and all of those were recorded and made by my teachers. So, yeah. So I thought that maybe I would talk a little bit about Japanese because I don't have anything else to talk about. But, yeah. So, Japanese. 日本語はとても難しいですが、日本語の先生たちは、とても可愛いです。でも、日本語はもう難しいです。I don't even know if I said any of that right because I'm so bad at Japanese. I'm very bad at Japanese and I'm very bad at speaking languages. That's why I took Latin in high school. So I wouldn't have to say anything. I would just translate things. But alas, for the film major, they want you to speak and understand languages. So that's why this is happening. I'm happy that I'm kind of forced to take Japanese because I would like to have good Japanese skills, but again, it's very difficult. Or at least I find it very difficult. There are some people in my class who are just cruising on through while I am left in the dust. So, anyway, yeah, I don't even know what to talk about besides how difficult it is. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. So usually in Japanese, I just struggle throughout the whole semester, but then at the end, we have what's called an oral interview, and that's basically where you get a partner, you're assigned a partner, and then you just sit in front of the teacher for like 5 minutes, and you pick random topics, and then you just have a conversation, and the teacher grades you on how well you hold up in a regular conversation. And it's not supposed to be scripted, it's supposed to be an organic Japanese speaking. You're supposed to be able to organically speak Japanese without thinking about it or trying to translate in your head or anything. So last semester, that actually went very well. I practiced with my partner a lot on all the topics because you know what topics are possible beforehand, but then when you're in the test and you pick like 2 out of 5 random topics, and when I was actually in the test, it went well as well. So I feel that through the semester, I'm kind of struggling and just passing on through with Japanese, but by the oral interview, that's like my peak Japanese skill time. And that's the time where I want to like go out and speak Japanese to other Japanese speaking people so that I can keep up the language skills. But then, since it's at the end of the semester, there's a break, and then there's no Japanese studying, and then my Japanese skills go way down again to start struggling again at the beginning of the next semester. So Hopefully that won't happen this time around. I'm hoping that I can go to my sensei's office hours during summer school so that I can keep up that and then maybe talk to some people who can speak Japanese. Yeah. And I have one fantasy where I'll go to Japantown a lot more often and I'll just observe the pre-existing Japanese communities there and then try to see if I can understand what they're saying, and then maybe once I get comfortable going repetitively and listening repetitively, then maybe one day I'll get the confidence to pitch in and join or insert myself into one of those pre-existing communities. So, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon because, like I said, I'm really bad at Japanese. And I'm trying not to talk too loud because although it is late, I don't know if anyone else is here. And there might be. They might have their lights on. So sorry if the volume was not that good. But anyway, I'm really bad at Japanese, but I think Japanese is very fun, and I do really like how Japanese sounds. So that's that. And that's what I have to say for today. So I hope you're having a good April, and I will see you tomorrow.